Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Live Lunch Break. My name is Rick Coster, and I am from the Day newspaper here in New London. As always, we are broadcasting from the Telegraph record shop. Your proprietor, your steward in music would be Rich Martin back there. Say hi, everybody, Rich. There you go. This is Pete Wappy. He gets it right in the house every week. Thank you for doing that, Peter. And we are fortunate today to have with us Suave-Ski. Suave-Ski, hello.
How you doing? How's everybody doing today?
We're good. Yeah. And you brought with you
Crystal Love and my man Louie Rock back
Louie
here.
Rock. And they're going to help out. We heard the sound check. It's phenomenal. You know what's great about my job? Well, one of the many great things about my job is that Live Lunch Break, last week we had like a psychedelic space rock band, and the week before that was an Americana group. And I just get to hear how incredibly rich the musical tapestry is in this area. And so it's pretty cool. In the last 10 years, the urban music and hip-hop has really sort of accelerated, and Suave-Ski has been a big part of that. And you've watched this happen.
Thank you. Definitely. Yeah, it's very diverse here in New London. And a lot of that comes from a lot of the rock bands, Americana. We all like hang out together and end up making music and trying to cross-collaborate as much as possible, doing events and things like this, Live Lunch Break. We appreciate you guys giving us that platform, too.
It's an honor to have you. Got a new album out. That's a new CD called Suaved Up. And, Peter, I don't know if you're going to... Because I'm going to walk forward with this, because this cover is... Suave-Ski was nice enough to base this cover on my life, and it's been a good one, and now I'm immortalized on the cover of Suave.
Adventurous ski trips. Have a lot of fun up here on the East Coast, headed up to Vermont and whatnot.
Now, your mom, the Sainted Lily, is a friend of mine. Did she design that cover?
No, but at first she did not agree, but then she started to kind of get the gist of the whole hip hop, and she's been so hip hop ever since.
She's a sweetheart, and she's proud of you.
Thank you very much.
And so are we. And so I tell you what, we're going to talk in a little while, but I'd like to hear. No, wait a minute. You know what I have not been doing, but that the last few weeks I've started requesting material from the artist, and I started it a long time ago, and nobody was ever ready to do the songs I wanted them to do, so I stopped. And then I've had good luck in the last 2 weeks. So my favorite track is NWA, which is, I guess, probably a pun on NWA, the act. But it also, I don't want to give too much away, but it represents where I am at in life, in that I'm old and I don't really feel like working anymore. Is that fair enough?
It's for the freelancers, entrepreneurs, people that never actually want to work again and clock in, But
so you can do it or you don't have to. I don't want to interrupt the flow, but I'm just
that's one of my favorites as well. Yeah, a lot of people really like that one, been gravitating towards it. I guess nobody wants to work, but
Actually, I'm sort of being facetious. I do love my job, and part of it is I get to talk and interact with folks like you.
This doesn't feel like work, though,
No, it doesn't.
That's the thing.
So we're glad to have Suave-Ski here, along with Crystal Love and Louie Rock. So y'all go for it.
All right, thank you very much. As he said, Suave-Ski, New London, Connecticut, Louie Rock, super producer extraordinaire. Actually, he's everything, but it's my guy Louie Rock. And we're gonna just jump into the Suaved Up album. Let's get it. Yeah. One time. Check. Yo, look. Go. What you really know about the God or the whole squad? Went and turned a dream to a job. Now we mob like bosses. All W's, no losses. See me in some icy white forces. Be cautious. They just want to catch you slipping. But I move too smooth, so I'm never really tripping. I'm just different, B. That explains why the shorties keep hitting me. Trying to get me to show up and get it lit, cause we always kill it when we touch the town. Just come see us, kid. You ain't gotta trust me now. It's going down like the deep end. Creep with the freaks all weekend. Over on the East End, East Coast. Born hustlers, so no matter where we go, we got customers. I stick to flipping copies, they would rather flip the hey. If you don't want an album or a brick, I ain't got shit to say. I'm getting busy, baby, this is what we're made for. Level up, and now we're getting paid more. It's all biz, so you know I'm getting busy, baby. It's all biz, so you know I'm getting busy, baby. Yeah. Come on, come on. Every day we getting busy. Hey, hey, hey. Every day. Come on, come on. Louie rock with the scratches. Let's keep it rocking. Let's go. Hey.
Something for your mind, your body, and your soul.
Listen. Yeah. Look, I started rapping for myself, not for anybody else. Turn the volume to the max and pull the records off the shelf. Never needed help, man, I got this. Lightning surges in my nerves with words and different topics. Hip-hop hypnotics, dope as narcotics. Hooked on phonics, record on automatic electronics. Go hard as onyx, bringing it rugged and raw. Dirty version on the track means trouble for all. We got the livest lines divided by the wisest minds. Plus what's yours is mine, and I'm the god of my body. Arrive on time to burn one, so turn up, cause we all gon' shine. Look, if you don't believe in it, we don't believe in you neither. Either you the one that's eager to be the leader, or you the one that gets left. Homie, check your breath. Spitting all that bull, far from extra fresh. Who's next to step? You don't really want it with the squad. Holla at Italiano, Godfathers in the mob. It's all about family, do it for them. That's why with all these swag rappers go through to pretend. Just stop, little homie, just stop talking about the same thing every single time you drop. Yo, so just stop, little homie, just stop. You ain't never gon' pop, you ain't never gon' pop. Look, it's like nowadays, cause rap pays. Come on, come on, I said nowadays, cause rap pays. What, I said nowadays, cause rap pays. Yeah, I said nowadays. You got a million rappers, DJs, hey. Come on, come on, come on, come on, what? Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, what? Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah.
Kept hope from the very start.
Single father life, kinda wild, right? Create the most precious thing you know in one wild night. I was young and dumb and just a little sprung, but I never fell in love with her, more so her tongue. Till her mouth started running, you know I had to go. Fall back to the studio, gotta chase goals. They don't understand. All the time we spent chilling is the same time we could spend scheming on a million. Need to go get her, but I don't wanna have to get her. I'm just gonna keep working and stacking up the cheddar. If she don't wanna be better, then we don't have the need to be wasting each other's time. Nothing's guaranteed. Come on.
Didn't wanna do it.
I didn't wanna do it, nah.
Didn't wanna break your
I never wanted, nah.
do it.
I didn't wanna do it, no.
Didn't wanna break your
Yeah, that's how it's going.
That's the way it's designed.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, hey,
Shorty
hey,
on my line,
hey.
Me and the mic's a love affair, and I never thought I had to
Break your heart, nah. That's it, that's it. That's my little love ballad. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's called Lady Killer. Shouts to all my exes. That song Suaved Up. I get kind of personal on that project here and there, and the rest is just a lot of having fun. Shout out to my guy Louie Rock again, chopping it up for me, and Rick Costner and the Day for having us. I really appreciate it. We could keep. You want to keep going? Or? Yeah, that's about. You know, I just wanted to show them the first album. Suaved Up's available on my website, Suave-Ski.com. You could put the dash in the middle or not, either way.
I didn't know that. I thought if I didn't put the dash, I would be spun off into the dark web.
It just looks like a German name. Like I've heard Suave-Ski. I've had all these different things, so I try to dash it right in the middle. Suave-Ski.
Suave-Ski is with us on Live Lunch Break. I'm Rick Coster from The Day, and thank you guys for joining us. We do this every Thursday, and it goes on to The Day's archive, which does not have a dash in it either. It's just theday.com/live lunch. So you can always revisit this. And anyway, I want to thank you guys for being here. And that was an excellent taste of the new record. You said something that right at the end that makes me a lot of personal stuff on this record, and then a lot of it's just fun songs. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, basically, I worked on most of this in Texas with my cousin Milky Beats. I came up doing music with him really ever since I was probably 13, 14. And he was always producing for me in his room, and I started writing. So after all these years, there's only a few songs that really made it. And then within the last couple years, I've been going to Texas back and forth. And we would just take off, start right where we left off. And so my life, there's all kind of different stories at different times throughout it. And we tried to make it all cohesive and work out in the same album. But yeah, some of it's just having fun. You can play it at the club. I give it to a lot of local DJs to play at bars. And then some of it you have to listen at home or be in your car crying or something.
All right, you referenced going back and forth to Texas, and your mom is from Fort Worth, and I'm from Dallas.
Yep.
And Louie Rock lived in Dallas too.
Shouts to Texas. We love Texas. It feels like Texas here
That's
right
what
now.
I was going to say. There's a reason we got out of Texas, and part of it's the weather, and here we are stuck in that. But you said, tell me a little bit about, I come from the old school where I played in rock bands, and there was a decided way we went about what we were trying to do to make it, quote unquote, get a record label or play in clubs. Talk about the dynamic of what it's like in the hip hop music world.
Well, it's kind of the same. A lot of people really have that motivation to so-called make it. But for me personally, at this point in my life, it's just about continuing and staying, consistent with yourself. It's more of a challenge with yourself. And I'm not looking for like a label. I'd rather not sign unless I'm signing myself and I can afford that. But I'm just having fun and creating merchandise to go along with it. I'm going to be selling a lot more this fall, 2018. We're dropping a lot of clothes on my website. And we're just taking it into our own, hands. Like all the indie, rock bands, all the independent artists know the hustle, stickers.
That's the template today, right?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same for hip hop now. Just there's like this idea that they're going to run into someone in a suit and get $1 million cash.
Right.
And just blow up. It just really doesn't happen like that.
We're speaking with Suave-Ski here on Live Lunch Break. And tell me a little bit about the process of putting a track together. You said some of this was personal, some of it was party tunes or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you have this idea for a song first? Do you come up with a beat and then a hook, or how does it work when you guys put all this together?
Well, it's always different. Well, with Louie Rock, I try to be with him while he's creating the beat, and he makes a lot of my stuff. We've done a lot of work together here in the New London scene, New London County, really, because we're all throughout Connecticut, New York, Rhode Island. But when I'm creating like with someone locally that I know, we're in there in the studio, he's creating the beat from scratch, and we're just maybe humming some things, coming up with a hook out of nowhere, something that's kind of a loop, but 8 bars, and then from there we just take the pad, the pencil, and start writing. Or your phone these days. I use my phone a lot. I'm guilty of that. I'm not writing with a pencil. There's a whole nother vibe and feeling to that.
Right.
So I've tried to go back, but it's just my phone's there, and every time I think of something, it's a weird time. I'm on driving somewhere, doing something crazy. Just pull the phone out, write it down. But creating one from scratch is the best way. That's how you get the vibe, the feeling with the producer. You just kind of catch a little creative vibe, pretty much.
All right. So do you enjoy, Louie, working with one particular artist rather than another? I don't mean like in terms of I like them as a person or whatever. Is there something between you guys that's a sort of a creative connection? I would assume that has to be.
I think, me personally, I like working with anybody that is just passionate about their craft. It doesn't even matter the type of music it is. And Suave-Ski's really passionate about his craft. And we're both very talented and very intelligent individuals, and we don't really have egos like that when it comes to music, so it's really easy to work with him, You know, I might be like, nah, you know, why don't you try rewriting the last couple lines? And he'll just, you know, without any qualms, will just rewrite the last couple lines.
Right.
Or, you know, us three, me, Camacho, and Crystal Love, we have this little group called The County. And sometimes Crystal will come up with a chorus, you know, and then we'll kind of build off of that chorus. A lot of times, honestly, like, I'm completely wrong. Because, like, one of the songs that we're going to do today, Vibe, Crystal came up with a chorus. I was listening to the instrumental, and it just seemed really boring to me. But then once I heard what she did to it and what Suave-Ski was writing to it, I'm like, oh, this is something here. And it ended up being like, you know, one of our, you know, it plays on 92.9 almost
Fabulous.
every day, you
Yeah.
know. It ends up being like one of our big records, which we're actually working on the music video for right now. So
Excellent.
the creative process is different every single time.
Right.
You know, it's just all about catching that vibe and energy and bouncing ideas off of each other.
Now, Crystal, do you need a pre-existing set of lyrics or tracks to come up with a melodic idea, or can you just bring a melodic vocal line in and they work off of that?
I'm pretty good off the top of my head. I feel like I can just come up with hooks easily, you know.
Yeah.
Whether there's a melody or not. It's like Louie said, it's all different every time.
It's pretty fun.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
You gotta have fun with it. You just gotta lock in, have fun, and forget about all the stresses, or use those to kind of motivate your songwriting and the direction of the song.
But you sort of anticipated what my next question was going to be. Is I always personally just found writing and playing music incredibly therapeutic. You know, some people use it as a fuel, or it can make people angrier or mellow or whatever. I didn't really think like that. I just felt like it to be creating something is pretty damn good. Excuse my language. I'm sorry about that.
No, it is though. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
definitely agree.
It's therapeutic, and once you start, it's kind of hard to stop. And there's just no point in stopping. If you have faith in yourself, you believe in yourself, you just keep going, because the end point, there's no end point. It comes when you never give up, basically. You know,
Right.
you just keep going, and you'll hear all kind of stuff. Go back to the old, do this, do that, all kind of opinions, but just keep creating for yourself. And have fun. Never lose having fun, because then it's like work again.
It could be therapeutic, but it could be very stressful at times too.
Yeah, there's that.
Especially when you're working with me, because I'm kind of hard on the artist, because I don't know, I feel like I pressure my artists, any artist I work with, because I feel it brings the best out of them. Like, it brings the most rawness out of them, especially if they're getting angry. I'm like, come on, just do it.
Right.
You know, they're gonna nail it.
Well, that's
that
part
next
of it
time,
too,
you
right?
know?
Yeah.
So it's all, you know, it's a give and take. It's therapeutic, but at times it is frustrating. So that's where, you know, you can't really have an ego, especially when you're working with other
That's
like-minded
important.
people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like-minded. They're on the same level as you musically. You know, you have to be really humble. You know, it's all for the song at the end of the day, all for the music. So it's like, you know, you can't hold any personal grudges, or, you know, I always just try to be open and try everyone's idea, you know.
Excellent. We are speaking with Suave-Ski and Crystal Love, and back there, Louie Rock. And I do want to say, you know, 63-year-old guy from Texas that grew up with ZZ Top, but the level of the songwriting, what you got, is extremely competitive. The production value, it sounds great. You guys are really good. So would you do us the honor of some more music?
Continuing on, yes, we will. I appreciate that, and
All right.
we'll definitely get right into what we do best
Sounds good.
here at the Telegraph. Louie, what we rocking? Yeah, a little more off Suaved Up, and then we'll get into The County. The County is me, Louie Rock, Crystal Love, united. Let's get it.
Live lunch break, let's go.
Yeah. This is about my town, pretty much. When you look around. Yeah.
Yeah, step out the corner store, 40 in a paper bag. Fiends flock the spot non-stop, always make me mad. The hate I have is from years of depression, but I never let it out until I'm locked in a session. I get to stepping down the street and see a beat up man sleeping, his whole face leaking. At least he's still breathing. Just another evening in this little cold town. Better watch all sides, it could really go down. Not a sound from the residents. Everyone's hesitant or just self-centered and chasing them dead presidents. Plug in my headphones, lace up my ponies, slide by for a large pizza pie from Tony's with extra pepperonis. Then I hop out, grab and pour the 40 on the street for all my homies. You don't know me, but I wish the best for each. If you were taken too soon, rest in peace. Come on. This is to the angels who went up too young. Gotta live it while you in it, cause you only get one. Hard to expect when death gon' come. Respect time, cause you never know when yours is done. Hey, this is to the angels who went up too young. Gotta live it while you in it, cause you only get one. Hard to expect when death gon' come. Respect time, cause you never know when yours is done. Hey, this is to the angels who went up too young. Gotta live it while you in it, cause you only get one. Hard to expect when death gon' come. Respect time, cause you never know when yours is done. Let's go. This is to the angels who went up too young. Gotta live it while you in it, cause you only get one. Hard to expect when death gon' come. Respect time, cause you never know when yours is done. Hey.
Special request.
Hey.
Never gonna work again.
What's it like living life by the night, trying to get it right? Out of mind, out of sight, alright, that's what it is. Tax the crib, cash for kids, rapping is not paying but instead I flip a couple video clips. Wanna get in the whip, but I gotta get right. They don't want me to win, it's like riding a bike. I do it easily, set up legally, and recently started seeing results. All drama free, just being adult, straight killing, not feeling a pulse. So take back this application. Congratulations, you stuck like vaccinations. Use your imagination. I don't need no validation. Nope. Cut these middlemen out the pick who just wanna get rich quick off the rip. It's bull. I read them all. I don't need you and I need a boss. I'm never gonna clock in. Come through, get the show rockin'. Non-stop, cause when you poppin', that's just how it goes. Come on, come on. I'm never gonna work again. 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 Hey, 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 never gonna work again. No, hey, hey. No, I'm never gonna work again. Whoa. Nah, never gonna work again. Yeah, we had to edit that out a little bit. It's produced by my brother Apathy. And even though I see better days, catch me at the beach trying to meditate. A little getaway to medicate. Mary Jane make me levitate. All you featherweights trying to box, get your feathers straight. Crapped out, rolling 7 straight. On a streak on these streets on a weekend. Another young, reckless, sexy Puerto Rican. Honda Civics, a couple visits, connect the business. Self-said, gotta get it how you live it. Flow vivid, it's 4K on the flicks. Icicles off the house, backyards full of pits. Snow-covered feelings, we never really give a Newports and North Faces, weather reports brick. Young Jack boys probably come and bust a couple licks in 4 seconds, 5 rounds, fire out to 6. Going fishing, no snitching, put your wrist in, join the gang, kill the competition. On this side, we be trying to gather up the chicken, only cook top shelf when we chefing in the kitchen. CT baby on the coast with the yachts and the ballers on the court, getting busy with the shots, making money in these streets, dodging in the city cops. Whose thoughts are to blast a couple hoodies out of socks. It's ice cold outside, I slow my ride. I know when to show my pride, don't blow my high. Trying to stay alive in these negative degrees, make it hard to breathe. Getting shredded by the breeze is freezing, and I'm the last one to believe it. Good evening, I hope you survive this season. The cold winds slice skin like razors. Neighborhood watch, nah, watch your neighbors. No love and we never do favors. East Coast behavior, the Lord can't save us. The cold winds slice skin like razors. Neighborhood watch, nah, watch your neighbors. No love and we never do favors. East Coast behavior, the Lord can't save us.
I keep straining my ears to hear a sound.
Just a little vocal
Maybe
practice.
someone is digging underground.
This is like a freestyle type flow. I might need you to cut it out. Hey, you know, this is how we warm up.
Suave-Ski.
Hey, look, let's get it poppin'. I'm done with the talking. Run it back. Ooh. Come on, let's get it poppin'. I'm done with the talking. My gun'll get chopping. Me and beats are like Batman and Robin. No problem in Gotham from the bottom. Build up a squadron, proceed with caution. We got nothing in common. Y'all are softer than cotton. Only option is to win. I can't wait. Like I never hit the gym. Couple clippers at your head. No trim. Very slim chance of your survival. My rivals get beat with a Bible and book a flight to hell with early arrivals. Look, I'm dropping bombs while you rocking your times. I'm cool as the Fonz. Mess around and fool with your moms. Make you use them out solo. No Hans and then premiere the video on .com. I do my duty, then roll up a doobie. I'm getting groovy on the set of a movie like George Clooney with double Uzis. Judgment Day, no Judge Judy, just big bullets that'll wrap them all up like sushi. Look, stop the yapping, you talking without the action. Rapping about some that nobody's even asking. Bad and we end up laughing and actually need an aspirin. All of your words are unheard like Charlie Chaplin. I hope you trip and fall completely off the earth. You ain't worth, should've been a stain on a skirt since birth. Your whole entire life's been a blur, the product of slurred words and trash off the curb. Look, I'll shake the block like the earth shifting. My verse hitting harder than y'all's, probably cause I'm birthed different. I came up quick, the lane I picked was custom fit for your boy, man, I claim that. And the game I spit goes well with the flame I kick. I'm triple XL, to hell with your lame list. The freshest, most respected, most connected. There's no question your squad stressing and desperate. I'm cooking cats like hibachi, been spitting flavor, bars dipped in teriyaki. Suave-Ski, all the Latin mommies call me Poppy. Down in Texas, cutting records with the mariachis. I flow from the heart, drive never going in park. Locals started growing in the park, glowing the dark whenever they try taking your shine. Redefine what it means to awaken your mind. Dig deep, think more than you speak. Knowledge is free. If you talking money, have a receipt. I'm a hard knock, never got college degrees. Traded all my fake friends for a lot of these beats. Come on. Suaved up one time, one time, one time. Suave out with us. Hey, hey. Suave out one time, one time. Suave out with us. Hey, 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 Louie rock, Suave-Ski, let's get it. Thank you guys very much. All right, if you want to take a look and listen to some more songs, music videos, you can just go on Suave-Ski.com or just search Suave-Ski anywhere. Google, you know, I'm really the only one with that name, so everything's right there. I appreciate your time. I also want to get into some other songs with my other group, The County. Oh, never mind, not yet. I have a couple with Louie Rock. Some beats my man Louie Rock made. We caught the vibe together. Let's just get into it. Come on, this is for my town. Hey. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Yeah, cause I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. I'ma put that work until I D.I.E. I do it for my town, I do it for the shorties all around. I do it and you know it's going down, and you know it's going down. Hey, yeah, I said you know it's going down. Yeah, yeah, I said you know it's going down. Hey, hey, I do it for my town. Yeah, man, I do it for my town. Welcome to the East Coast, NLCT. Shouts to the South, H-Town, GT. What up, though? Candy paint still dripping. Got the 40 on deck, baby mama tripping. I just keep working through the wintertime and get booked all summer, wintertime. Finish line, I'm trying to write into you. I'm self-employed, yeah, I'm who they interview. I work hard, play hard in New London with a bunch of young getters, go-getters who be gunning. Non-violent, move silent, then fly by from behind like a pilot. Born in the cockpit, known for the hot. Put my song on and watch your girlfriend drop it. Cause that's just how it goes in my town, and I've come too far to give it up right now. Come on, y'all, I know about me. Let's go. Put that work until I D.I.E. Hey, I do it for my town. Yeah, do it for the shorties all around. Yeah, do it. Yeah, you know it's going down. Yeah, you know it's going down. Hey, come on. I said you know it's going down. Hey, come on. You know it's going down. Yeah, I do it for my town. Yeah, man, I do it for my town. Can you vibe with me? Come on, yes we can. Can you vibe with me? Come on, yes we can. Can you vibe with me? Come on. Louie Rock on the beat. Yes we can. Suave-Ski. Hey. NLCT. Let's go.
lunch break today.
Listen, yeah, what up world, I'm feeling like I could hold you. You the type to listen to everything that they told you. Now you trying to take back everything that they sold you. You was on a straight path, now they trying to fold you. All I could do is laugh, looking at you in glass, bragging about your future but living back in your past. You ain't nothing to a boss, associate, getting where you fit in, and I'm feeling so appropriate. Yeah, it's like they never even listen. I try to tell them all I'm a man on a mission, but it's always better done than said. I come for break, got blessed with a son instead. I ain't tripping, I'm just talking on the track. I'm going crazy, the track's talking to me back. Purple hazy while I'm coughing off the yak. All my problems in the coffin in the back. Yeah, this is how I'm living after I made my decision. Now reality is better when you base it off of vision. I won't ever fall off, I be on the grind, and to be honest, it's really only a matter of time. Tick tock, getting money on the clock, and it's never gonna stop, whether you like it or not. Hit the ground, run it, I done done it, I'm the man. A lifestyle you would never understand, but can you vibe with me? Come on, yes we can. Yo, can you vibe with me? Come on,
yes we can.
Yo, can you vibe with me? Come on,
yes we can.
yo, can you vibe with me? Come on,
yes we can.
yo, can you vibe with me? Come on,
yes we can.
can you vibe with me? Come on,
yes we can.
can you vibe with me? Let's
What
go.
up? Yes, we
Hey,
can.
yeah. Louie Rock Bangers, another one. Okay, so now is the time to introduce the super group, The County. Crystal Love, Louie Rock, Suave-Ski, The County, NLCT, The County. You know, you get it, you get it.
This song right now is available on YouTube. We have a music video for it. It's really funny. We're not going to give it away. Just go check it out. The County. It's called All About Love. You're not going to be disappointed, trust me.
It's all love.
Ain't no hesitating. Come on, I call him brother, but there's no relation. It came to me like a revelation.
Why?
Yeah. See, nowadays everybody hating. And getting kicks off violating.
Why?
Let's get together like a congregation.
Come on.
Communication and conversation.
Yeah.
It's so key to the way of life.
Way of life.
I shed light with my A of life.
A of life.
Chicken nuggets and potato bites.
What else?
If we were lucky, had a little Sprite.
Ooh.
Yeah. When I was young, I had to steal a bike.
Come
To
on.
live away, I had to learn to ride. My sunset, I was popping wheelies. Yeah. You from the hood,
Then you gotta feel me.
From the fields, we were cotton picking. To stacking bills in the rotten buildings.
Yeah.
We show love in these situations. We might be broke, but we must have patience with. Yeah.
It's all about love.
Yeah, let's make it happen, ain't no hesitating.
Come on,
I
come
call
on.
him brother, but there's no relation.
Word.
Yeah, it came to me like a revelation.
Hey.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah, look, you gotta give it if you wanna get it back. Preach life on the track. When I write and I rap, it's a fact. We can pull the hood up out the trap if we unite as a unit to put the city on the map. Where you at? Always been a part of, always online all the time, starting some shit. Better smarten up quick before you sketch, gotta sharpen your tip. Rock with those who put their heart into this. We don't speak on the downfall of others. Love is stronger than that, word to mother. Big ups to all my brothers, know I love ya.
Stay hungry,
Stack numbers, stack numbers.
no wonder.
Positive thoughts start to manifest. Now I'm meditating daily, I can handle stress. I am the best, cause I focus on growth and make songs.
Spread love to
Those who hate me the most, come on.
Yeah. Crystal love, what up?
It's all about love. You know, come on, come on.
Yeah, let's make it happen, ain't no hesitating. I call him brother, but there's no relation.
No relation.
It came to me like a revelation.
Revelation.
Whoa,
It's all about hold on to the ones you got. There's no refilling the spots. Cause when they gone, you're gonna see how deep that pain can be. Turn your wrongs into rights. Forgiveness lets your soul breathe right. Spread love and not the hate. Ride life on a positive wave. Be grateful for this life. Count your blessings, let your spirit rise. Love yourself and thy neighbor.
Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah.
It's all about love.
Uh-huh.
La 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 la.
Yeah, let's make it happen, ain't no hesitating.
Hesitate.
I call him brother, but there's no relation.
No relation.
It came to me like a revelation.
Revelation.
Yeah.
It's all about
Love, 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 love. Yeah. Hey.
It's all about
Love, love, love. Yup. It's all about love, I already know. Next track, let's get it going.
It's all about love, y'all. It's all about that vibe, too. Feel me?
Love and positive vibes. So with that being said, let's drop them
Shout
vibes.
out to 929 for playing this record for like the last year straight, like every single day, because it's such a cool record.
929 WDUP.
And we have some
appreciate you
events
guys.
coming up live too next week for Sailfest. We have Friday, we're performing at Gus's Pizza, the county. And we also have an event Saturday at Fort Trumbull where Suave-Ski's performing, Crystal Love's performing, the county's performing along with 30 other artists, 10 other bands, or 10
Jeez.
DJs. It's ridiculous. We have
Wow.
an all-day event next Saturday at Fort Trumbull. Food, it's going to be fantastic. Great vibes, great cause. So if you guys want to see us live, we got shows all weekend for Sailfest. So.
Saturday is going to be the best. Come down to Fort Trumbull. Definitely come through. There's going to be tons of artists, a lot of networking. If you are an artist and you want to build and talk to some of us, and yeah, come build, be a part of the scene. Let's get that
It's
vibe.
definitely going to be good vibes. You feel me?
Feel you.
Hey.
John Mayer.
Hey.
I need John Mayer on this. You heard that?
Uh-huh.
Somebody holler at him for me. Hey. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. Hey. I'm no backpack rapper, but I keep a Mac in my backpack full of raps. Paint classics, mixed down and mastered, manufactured, money gathered, even though it doesn't really
I
matter.
know it's obvious. Ain't nobody out here with a hotter flow, but my heart cold like the weather. Yeah,
Five below.
Models don't see me
Knock 'em down.
like dominoes.
Hey.
Dominoes. When it's time to go, then it's time to
Hey
go.
yo, I still hit record and rock the mic every night, cause I like to get writing. Music is my life on these words take flight out of sight on a different height. Know my rhyme style stay tight, burning labs down, automatic flow, hear the mag round sounding off in the background. That's how it could go. Now you know better, a go-getter who knows he's supposed to go get it.
And then hit the road, put the dang tire to the pavement.
Hey.
But this tour bus is looking
More like a slave ship.
This rap game's more tricky than a mazes. They always trying to rape us and ran by racists.
What?
Throwing us on stages
Hey.
and turning us to mascots. These teenagers and careers with a laptop. I know MCs that are mad hot, but they'll never get a chance in
Nah.
advance or a last
Hey.
shot.
music frees my mind.
You know.
Frees my mind.
Come
All
on.
I need is music in my life.
That's all, that's all.
No matter what the mood is, it feels right.
Feel right, feel
Feeling
right. Hey.
All you need to do is catch my vibe.
Hey.
Catch my vibe.
Look, they don't want me to win, but my sales catch all of that wind. Floating on, that's word to my kin. All my motivation come from within. And yeah, I know you see where I'm going with this, but you don't know where I've been, where to begin. I remember back before rap, used to dream about platinum plaques, but all my homies were so focused on the stacks from packaging crap that they would sell till they fell, cause the trap is a trap. Traded that for the pro tools, make music how the pros do. New wave, but my soul old school, you feel me? Come correct and respect the tribe.
Turn it up,
Cause you can't help but catch the vibe. What?
Hold up, let me catch my stride.
Feel that?
You cannot slow up my drive.
Come on, come
All
on.
you do is make up lies.
Why?
And always post on Facebook Live.
Stop that.
You should put down your device.
Put it down
Love
now.
the life and catch my vibe.
Let's go, let's go.
It feels good to be alive.
It
And
does, it
all
does.
I can do is thank God
That
that
the
Music frees my mind. Frees my mind. All I need is music
in my life. You know. Hey,
No matter what the mood is, it feels right.
feels right, feels right. Come
All
on,
you
come
need
on.
to do is catch my vibe.
Catch that
Catch
vibe.
my vibe.
Hey,
Feeling right.
yeah.
That's the gift of life. That's a natural high. Catch my vibe. Feeling right. That's the gift of life. That's a natural high.
Hey.
Catch my vibe. Something about the music frees my mind.
freeze my mind.
Yo, we want to
Let's
thank the
go, let's go.
Telegraph. We want to thank the Day's newspaper.
Appreciate you
Rick,
guys.
Peter, Rich, Crystal Love, Suave-Ski, Louie
Hey,
Rock,
hey,
everyone in the
hey,
crowd
hey,
checking us out.
hey,
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Catch my vibe.
yeah. Appreciate you guys catching the vibes today. The County, Crystal Love, Louie Rock. Much love.
Much love, y'all.
Especially Rick Coster. We really appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank you.
You know what I want to thank you guys for is not trying to get me involved in that choreography, or we'd have an ambulance here right now.
We kind of messed it up, but it's all right.
That was fantastic. Thank you guys. What do you think, huh? Excellent. Louie Rock back there. This is Crystal Love, and of course Suave-Ski. The County. I didn't even know that was you were wearing your own merch there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a heck of a good looking
Shameless plug, you know.
So well, let's
you
plug
can
it.
buy the merchandise at www. No, I'm joking.
Well, you can, right?
Well, it's in the trunk of my car, actually.
Yeah, that's that indie hustle we were talking about.
There's only a few left.
There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Terrific presentation. The music's great. The sound's good. The albums are available, right? We even still call them albums.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
I do.
I guess.
You do? All right, fair
An
enough.
album. You know, I don't know how long CDs are gonna be around, but
LP.
People are getting lazy with
You don't-
albums lately. There've
Like
been like
9
6 songs and they call it
Yeah.
an album. Like, that's not an album.
And cassettes are coming back, right, Rich?
They're
Cassettes.
they are. Those are coming too. Actually, I am pressing Suave.
I think
up on
Nas's
cassettes.
album.
You're gonna have cassettes?
Yeah. They're in somewhere in Fort Worth. Actually, they do it. They make them pretty, affordable. So we're gonna have some cassettes on my website for Suaved Up. Probably midsummer.
All right, well, that's good to know. What's also good to know is that I just sell the car I had with the cassette player in it. Yeah, so that's no
what I'm
good.
We'll have to
Yeah.
send you one of those players. Those little old school.
Look for these guys next week at Sailfest. It's going to be good. Thank you all so much.
Thank you
You
again.
have made this hot, humid day much better.
A lot
And
cooler.
we-
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, live lunch break next week. I believe we have what, Bergen O'Malley, Pete? That's going to be good. She's living on the West Coast now, and she came back, so that's good. An incredible singer-songwriter with sort of an Irish flair, and also she does some nice children's songs, so that'll be cool. Listen, y'all have a continued wonderful summer. Hope the 4th of July was good for you. I'm Rick Coster for theday.com. Everything is available from these live lunch break things at theday.com/live lunch. Rich, thank you for the use of your very fine album store. And as always, Pete Wappy getting it right in the house. See you next week.
Peace.